Hello.
And welcome back to the CHS News.
Now, we've got something to tell you.
We're really sorry, but there won't actually be news this week.
Now, I know what you're thinking. This is the news.
See, this week it's a little different.
Yeah, we've been asked to show you guys the CTAE programs in the school.
If you guys don't know, these are career tech pathways that help you prepare for the workforce.
Actually, we're in one right now.
Yeah, our news team is part of the AVTF pathway.
But we actually have 6 new pathways on a list that you can choose from.
So let's see what new pathways we've got.
Have you ever wanted to be a guitarist? Have you ever wondered how one of the most iconic instruments was played or who was responsible for the music you listen to? The guitar pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to do that.
My name is Brad Ellis. I am the course director at Cherokee High School, and I have been the course director at Cherokee High School for the last 17 years. We are offering guitar, I'm calling it beginner's rhythm guitar, starting next year. People will learn guitar strumming, guitar chords, how chords fit together, how to play and sing if people potentially want to sing as they play. The course is designed to be a beginner's course. I will start as though the individual knows nothing about guitar. We'll talk about holding the guitar, we'll talk about the strings of the guitar, we'll do basic warm-ups to strengthen their fingers as though they've never played guitar. Go with chord number 1, go with chord number 2. So if you have a lot of skill, this might not be the course for you. It might be kind of boring. Have had the opportunity at Cherokee to teach guitar several times as a course. And so we're bringing it back. In 3 years, you'll be a good, solemn rhythm guitar player. That's my basic guitar skill is rhythm guitar, which is different from playing solos and lead and whatnot. But with acoustic guitar, you can play in a band, you can accompany a singer, you can fill your free time with stuff to do that's awesome. Lots of fun. It would be preferable if you did have a guitar. Those that sign up for beginning rhythm guitar, I would hope have a guitar, but there's going to be some that are interested in guitar, seriously interested, who don't have guitars. So we will figure that out. We'll make a way for those people to have a guitar to play.
Thanks for learning about the guitar pathway. When it is time to register, sign up for guitar if playing guitar is your pathway to opportunity.
Have you ever struggled or worried about preparing for a test? The ACT/SAT prep class may be for you. This class is going to be introduced at the beginning of next school year. This class is only going to be 1 semester, with you being able to gain a half credit towards graduating. Stop by your guidance counselor to sign up before it's too late.
SAT, ACT preparation, it sounds like all it is going to be is just straight test preparation, but that's not really where it begins and ends. Where it begins and ends is beginning to understand these tests, preparing for them, practicing for them, having the preparation materials for them, as well as a lot of college preparation, moving forward. There are a lot of things that when you look at going to college or applying, doesn't matter, 2-year school, tech school, 4-year school, it doesn't matter. There are a lot of things connected to applying to a college that really require guidance. So we're talking about college applications, letters of recommendation, building an academic resume for the student, really developing that sense of who you are on paper so that you can sell yourself correctly to the colleges you want to apply to. So for a lot of students, that support, which doesn't currently exist, is really going to be maximized in SAT, ACT preparation. Then you have community service. Our consideration when offering this was, what if we built it into the school year? What if we had some of these great leadership opportunities built into a class so that students could maximize their time and make more of an impact?
Have you ever wanted to know how to code? How they made those really cool websites like Cool Math Games? Or have you just wanted a new challenge that involves computers? If this is you, you should choose the Software Tech elective next year. Here in Miss Thornton's room 201, you can learn all kinds of new skills, such as how to code and how to create websites and also how computers work. Here's some of the things she had to say about this class.
For this program for you to be successful, you need to have good math skills. You need to have some intrinsic motivation that keeps you going when you don't get the code right or it doesn't work exactly like you want it to the first time. You have to keep trying, not just give up. So those are two, I think, important skills.
If you have any questions regarding this class, go to room 209. She'll likely be there.
Introduction to Law, Public Safety, Corrections, and Security could be your pathway opportunity. Have you ever wanted to be a cop or a lawyer? Or have you ever wondered how they make arrests or carried out lawsuits? The Introduction to Law, Public Safety, Corrections, and Security pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to do or be that.
Hello, I'm Coach Whitaker. I'm teaching the new Law and Justice pathway here at Cherokee High School. Just a little background on myself. I spent 4 years in the United States Marine Corps. I was an infantry squad leader in 3rd Battalion, 1st Marines. When I got out of the Marine Corps, I spent 5 years as a police officer at Cherokee County Sheriff's Office. During the 5 years that I worked at the Sheriff's Office, I worked 2 years in UPD, spent 3 years in the Warrant Division, and 3 years on the SWAT team. So in Level 1, it's an overview of the police courts and corrections. You're exploring a bunch of different careers within the local, state, and federal law enforcement. You're also looking at the role of the way that, police courts and corrections and how that works together, what constitutes a crime. This class is really hands-on. There's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do with this, and especially when you're building up law enforcement investigatory skills. Answering 911 calls. You get to beat me with a baton. We get to use a lot of cover and concealment stuff, either with Nerf guns or all kinds of different things.
Thanks for learning about the Introduction to Law, Public Safety, Corrections, and Security pathway. When it's time to register, sign up for Introductions to Law, Public Safety, Corrections, and Security if criminal justice is your pathway to opportunity.
Foundation of Energy Technology could be your pathway to opportunity. Have you ever wanted to be an electrician or an electrical engineer? Have you ever wondered how they use or design electrical systems? Here's Mr. Pinkett with information on the course.
I'm the teacher currently of engineering. I worked in industry. I'm originally from Philadelphia, and I have a degree in metallurgy and material science, undergraduate, and a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in operations. I've worked at Cummins Engine Company, GE Aircraft Engines, United Technologies, Command Aerospace, and I've also worked at Lockheed Martin. Okay, the new course is going to be called Energy Technologies. Energy Technologies. And Energy Technologies basically is going to allow students to go directly from high school into the workforce, working for a power company such as Georgia Power, Gas South, and others. So with the increase in energy, particularly green energy, there's a lot of opportunity out there. But with this new pathway that's starting up, students will have the opportunity to be able to graduate and start a career with a power company.
Some of those look really cool.
Yeah, if I were a freshman, I would totally be taking a software tech class.
And a guitar class? How awesome is that?
For real.
But those are only 6 of the offered pathways.
True. Let's see what the other pathways have to offer.
Have you ever wanted to be a director? Maybe an editor? Or perhaps you're an aspiring actor who can't seem to land a gig no matter how many times you send in an application. If you said yes to one or all of these things, the film pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to be that. You will learn everything from stop motion animation to clever editing techniques like this, or this. The film room is located at room 600 at Main. Mr. Childers is the hard-working, diligent film teacher here at Cherokee High.
Darren Childers, this is my 7th or 8th year teaching here at Cherokee, my 9th or 10th teaching audio, video, technology, and film. The class is a lot of fun. You have to have an interest in movies and television and the video industry. 30 different cameras total. We have the Adobe Suite editing software. We have switchers, TriCaster switchers, tripods, clapboards, lighting, microphones, lavs, you name it.
When it's time to register, sign up for audio, video, tech, and film if this is your pathway to opportunity.
Have you ever wanted to be a soldier? Ever wonder how they did training in the military? Do you want to know who started ROTC in Cherokee High School? Then ROTC may be your pathway to opportunity. The ROTC pathway teaches you skills and foundations to become a soldier. Mr. Alexander will tell you more.
It's a program that goes from the freshman year to the senior year. Obviously there's academics. We learn about aviation history, history of the Air Force. You learn about cultural values because the Air Force military is stationed everywhere in the world. Well, students earn rank in participating. They have to come here. They've got to show that they're willing to adapt to the military lifestyle. When it's uniform day, as you saw today, they have to be in uniform.
Well, it teaches me a lot of things. One of those is integrity, and that in here we're more like a family instead of friends.
Thank you for watching this video about ROTC. When it's time to register, sign up for ROTC if it's your pathway to opportunity.
Have you ever wanted to work in the food industry? Then food and nutrition could be your pathway to opportunity. Have you ever wanted to be a cook? Have you ever wondered how they cook?
The third level class, the food science class, actually counts as a fourth science credit, so students can take that as an alternative to some of their other science classes. Students can also qualify to take the ServSafe exam, which is a nationally recognized certification that restaurants use to maintain their safety in the kitchens.
I like how we get to learn how to cook, and you get to make friends and have fun while learning new stuff.
Why are you taking this class?
I'm taking this class because it's a career choice of mine, and I'm very interested in it, and I have fun while taking this class.
What do you like about this class?
We get to cook a lot, and I like to eat.
Thanks for learning about food and nutrition. When it's time to register, sign up for food, nutrition, and wellness.
In healthcare, students learn about how the healthcare system works, ranging from introduction to healthcare all the way to being a nursing assistant. During the time you are taking these classes involved in this pathway, students will learn how to take care of patients, including vital signs. After completing the pathway, students can apply to take the Certified Nursing Assistant exam given by the state.
You don't have to have any prerequisites or experience before you take healthcare class. I've been a registered nurse for over 25 years, and I've worked in all areas of healthcare: pediatrics, surgery, administration, outpatient, so I've got a pretty broad level of experience. The healthcare pathway is really great for students because whether or not you want to go into healthcare as a career, it does give you some information and knowledge about how to take care of your body as you become independent.
It's a really fun experience. We pretty much just learn a lot of things about the body and how everything works and the proper ways to take care of patients in a real clinical setting. So Miss A prepares us to start a job as right out of high school as long as you go through all 3 years of her class.
My experience in this class has been pretty amazing. First year we learned a lot about infection control, and second year was more about the human anatomy, which was really interesting, and those 2 years taught us for this year, which was clinicals and getting to know patients and how to take care of a patient, and it's really been an amazing experience, and it's really fun, especially if you want to be in the medical field.
When students pass, they have a nursing assistant license and can work at hospitals, doctors' offices, assisted living centers, and home care.
If you are interested in this class, please consider signing up for Introduction to Healthcare Sciences.
I teach the early childhood pathway. There are 3 levels. Level 1 is the beginning of pregnancy and how to be a parent and why you want to be a parent. And then level 2, we are CPR certified, fire safety certified. You learn how to do lesson plans. You go and visit some of the self-contained classrooms over at North Campus. And level 3 is you're actively working one-on-one with a teacher for 6 weeks first semester and 6 weeks second semester.
Early childhood education is ran by Miss McCrary at Cherokee High School. It is the pathway to learn all you need to know about the kids and how to be a successful parent, adult, or anyone working with children in your life.
If you have plans to work with kids,
after high school, then you want to take this class and get the experience for the pathway.
At the end of the 3 years of this class, you are now given a chance to take the end of the pathway test. Once you take the end of the pathway test, you are now granted the certificate of completion and are on your way to work with kids.
Have you ever wanted to build a birdhouse? Have you ever wanted to build using your own two hands and some tools? Well, here at Cherokee, our construction class offers just that.
We learn how to measure, use different types of saws, the safe way to use saws, safe ways to climb ladders, just all the stuff you need to know to do construction, like all the safety things to do.
In construction, students will learn the skills and safety precautions needed for woodwork. Students, when it's time to sign up for classes, make sure to enroll in Introduction to Construction.
Agriculture could be your pathway to opportunity. Have you ever wanted to be a farmer, or have you ever wondered how they did planting? Who was responsible for FFA? Well, the agriculture pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to do that. You'll learn skills from projects from your CTAE. This is where you'll make the class look amazing.
And in agriculture, we learn things from anything from ag mechanics to floral design to plant science, animal science, and then and we go into general horticulture, which is plant science, where we work in the greenhouse, and floral design, where we make flower arrangements. And FFA is an organization based on leadership and agriculture. So if you have any questions, please feel free to email me.
Thanks for learning about agriculture. When it's time to register, sign up for agriculture if farming is your pathway to opportunity.
Welding could be your pathway to opportunity. Have you ever wanted to be a welder? Or have you ever wondered how they make these cool metal art pieces? The welding pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to be a welder. You'll do tons of projects and learn a plethora of skills.
In the metal industry, we're learning sheet metal skills, and we do a lot of art, the log grill that we build, and we're building locomotive grills and all these cutouts and stuff that we're doing on the plasma table. I mean, we do a lot of different projects. By doing those, it teaches you a lot of the basic skills in welding.
Daryl Jones is the teacher here at Cherokee High School.
You know, I've been in the industry. I know what to expect and what to teach.
After completing 3 years in the welding pathway, you can take a test to receive a welding certification.
You can get an OSHA safety certification, and you can also get a welding certification. I offer the basic, which is a structural steel. Well, there's all kind of jobs out in the industry. There's basically a lot of structural steel jobs. There's a lot of pipe fitting jobs. There's a huge demand for welding in the industry now. It comes and goes. This generation is a big demand for a lot of welders, a lot of modern technology as far as CNC plasma table.
Thanks for learning about welding. When it's time to register, sign up for Industry Fundamentals in Occupational Safety, if welding is your pathway to opportunity.
Automotive could be your pathway to opportunity.
Have you ever wanted to be a mechanic or technician?
Have you ever wondered how they did repairs?
Who was responsible for fixing your car?
The automotive pathway teaches you the skills and foundations to do/be that. You'll learn how to work on cars and other stuff like that.
Mr. Logheed is the teacher at Cherokee High. They're new here, but they have lots of experience.
After completing 3 years in the automotive pathway, you can get certified and get a job in the industry.
Thanks for learning about automotive engineering.
And when it's time to register, sign up for automotive engineering if you think it's the pathway for you.
Wow.
That was a lot of information.
So, if you're still here, thanks for sticking around.
Next week, we will hopefully be back to our regularly scheduled news.
We hope to see you then.
But until then, don't forget to follow our Insta at warrior_news.
And our Twitter at CHS News Tweets.
Don't forget to like
and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And have a great rest of the week, Warriors.